Okay, this is the house. There's something up with this panel over here. Now, a panel is normally about $200 to replace, but now I'll look at it inside, but there's something not right there. Tenants will kill this grass, so what we'll probably do is work with the water district. They'll pay you about, last time was about $2 a square foot to take the grass out. I think I'd leave these plants here but try to pull them away from the wall a little bit. Not really a problem though. Sounds like we get a ton of rain here. Some granite counters would certainly help here. You've got roughly $2,500, let's say $3K, by the time I replace the counters and put a nice, undermount sink and a faucet on there. Nice open kitchen area though. Needs 100% repaint. Count shades, these aren't going to work, but each window's about $85 installed on a 2 and a whatever it is inch fake wood blind. Nice laundry room. Okay, this is odd. They've got the gas way over here and the outlet way over there, and they put the water over there. I mean, it doesn't matter, but that's just poor planning. We would cover over this. We don't have anything. Where's the light switch? We don't want anything in the house that's going to take maintenance costs that isn't generating money. I think that's a newer water heater. Where's the igniter? Oh, there it is. This is a water conditioner. We typically take those out at $75. That's a disposal fee more than anything. I'm glad we have some extra tiles over there for the future when something gets damaged. The refrigerator is not appropriate for this area. The refrigerator is a little small. 2-bedroom though. That's a good question. I think I would be inclined to replace this refrigerator. It's an older Whirlpool, and these are nice looking appliances, except for the knob here, but you can get knobs pretty easy. And worst comes to worst, you do all of them. Now, on this top here, it's pretty worn. We may be able to order this. See this whole thing up on the top. You can order those. I mean, this guy right here. As I mentioned, we need to do 100% repaint. I never know about stuff like this. I leave it here. Only window blinds in all of these. We're getting I want to say 5 or 6 years ago, we wouldn't touch 2 bedrooms like this. Now, this is what the millennials want. This could be made into a bedroom. There actually would not be a problem coming out like this, doing something along those lines, but it's better this way as an office. That's a very crummy looking light. I'll probably do that. Put a light kit on this one. Those are low cost items. That would make that's a nice office space though. It's in a good location. Jesus, doesn't anyone's mother show up and just beat the living daylights out of him for living like this? We need a fan in here. That's $150. Okay, this is just cheap vinyl. And we definitely need to replace this. Is about $300 to do this in tile. This stuff here. Now, I'm not too sure what the story is there. Probably what all I could need to do is I could sand this. I say I could. I'm not saying nothing. We could sand this and then just paint that with a clear primer or clear stuff like what's on the rest of these cabinets. Sinks look to be in good condition. Take off this decal, put a window blind on there. Nice size closet. You notice there's no shining on here, and we use this oat stuff. I forget what it's called. It's not gel coat. Oh, look at this installation job on this toilet. This is classic. This is what you do when you don't have any clue what you're doing. You put all that garbage down there. So that would be taken off. No, that's, again, no big deal. It's just things that on a toilet, I don't want anything like that right there, because when you have all that caulking, if there's a problem, the water's going this way, and it's not going to come out well. I want water out on people's feet. They're definitely going to be calling us if that happens, which is what we want. It's a big kitchen. I like it. You know, it's really great when people can't decide what color to paint, so we just paint everything different. Okay, cheap vinyl in here, and the same idiots installed this toilet, but that's fine, we can fix that. See, this one's still nice and shiny, so they don't use this one much. They've been using the other one. They put an LED bulb in there. At least I think they did. I'm not smelling anything bad in here. I mean, those are some pet stains there, but I'm not smelling anything. And by the time I pull up the carpets and so forth, we're not going to have a problem. Okay. These like these motion detectors and the alarm panel in the bedroom, we're taking all that stuff out. I don't want to have any calls on that. The tracks need to be cleaned here, but that's no big deal. Now, what I would probably want to do back here is I'm probably going to green this up some. Then we'll get the water company to pay us to take it out. Can't get them to pay it when it's in this condition. But that won't be long or hard to do. Either that or we just leave it alone, let the tenants kill it all the way, and then we'll deduct it from their security deposit. Now, before I moved into your house, the house I was renting is about 1,000 feet, 800 feet that way. It's a really nice area. I mean, you have excellent access to the strip. There's one road called Desert Inn Road, and it's a straight shot down to the strip, and It also goes under the strip. It's the only east-west one that does, so it's really great to trying to see what oh, that's just some limbs. Obviously all this garbage needs to go. I would be inclined to take this out. Probably Jenny's call. But you see, they've got the connector here, so all this is doing nothing. That's usually, by the time we paint it, about 50 bucks. Need a replacement here. And all these little pigtail bulbs are just horrible. Put out terrible light. You know, just not good. You know, there's a lot of little stuff like they don't have the outlet covers on, but that's nothing. This is a nice place. Can't think of anything else really that matters. I'm trying to understand this office area. So it's actually pretty good sized. Yeah. They took the batteries out of the smoke detectors. Great. Really good. Nice way to make sure that you don't have any beeping smoke detectors. They had a dog, and as you can see on the bottom of that door, and that's not a problem. This will just clean up. Yeah, it's not a problem. All right, everything considered, a good place. Now, remember, it's a good place for me in terms of you know, rehabbing and stuff like this. And there's nothing difficult or unusual here. The thing I need is Jenny's opinion. Nicole is so bloody conservative. If every house in a community rented for, you know, $1,000 a month, she'd say 600. All good. Sure. Stop the video. Now you see how this is a little rough looking? What's happened is I think they had a leak coming from the dishwasher. And this is done wrong. This is purely done wrong. Should be overhead. But that's just a rerouting problem. That's nothing. So I might want to have them cut a piece of plywood stuff in there. Again, a no-cost item. I wonder what kind of venting. Ah, the best. Jesus, these guys never clean these cabinets off. That's just nasty. It's coated with grease. I think I would also want to repaint the front door. It's $100. Anyway, I'll put all this stuff together, and nice place. Excellent location.